Okay, we're on to our next speaker. Her name is Apoorva Panidapu, and she is the founder of Apoorva Panadu's Art Gallery. It's an online platform where she shares her artwork and she raises money for charity. She's the grand prize winner of a lot of awards, and I want to just say some of them because I think it's so important that you hear what someone who is very passionate about what she does can accomplish. She's the grand prize winner of NASA's Langley Research Center's Centennial Student Art Contest. She's also won 3 Presidential Volunteer Service Awards. She's a student, a teacher, a mathematician, an artist, a social entrepreneur. She's a speaker who likes to come and talk about her passion and how to inspire other people, especially kids. She loves mathematics. She won some awards in NBC's national TV show Genius Junior, and she's won the Spirit of Ramanujan Fellowship, so lots of awards. She loves debating art, writing, math, speech. She likes talking to kids and helping them at local elementary schools. She plays the violin, and she practices Kung Fu. She's also raised more than $10,000 to help kids in Africa and visually impaired kids in India by using her gifts in math and art. So please join me in welcoming Apoorva to the stage.
Do you have the clicker? Oh, okay, great. How are you guys doing today? Good? That didn't sound too enthusiastic. One more time? Good? Yeah, it's better. All right, so I actually just flew back from math camp this morning, so my voice is kind of hoarse. I apologize for that. But today I just wanted to tell you a little bit about my journey and give you some advice I hope you can use in the years to come. There will be questions and activities, and I really encourage participation. So if you do share your thoughts and you have a pretty good answer, you can get a prize. How does that sound? Good? All right. Let's see, how does this work? All right. So I want to ask you guys a few questions. Raise your hand if a boy has ever tried to boss you around. Yeah, me too. How about raise your hand if you've been afraid to raise your hand in the classroom because you weren't completely sure of your answer? Yeah, this happens to me a lot too. I used to always be afraid to raise my hand because I didn't want to be judged if I was wrong. I didn't want to be laughed at because of my answer. But guess what? The purpose of a classroom is to learn. So it doesn't matter. The worst case scenario is that you say the wrong answer, the teacher teaches you what's right, and everyone moves on. Even if some people think that your wrong answer is funny, the whole class will have forgotten about it by the end of the day. So don't worry about it. Taking risks in life is really important. If you always play it safe, opportunities will pass you by. But you have to be careful about what risks to take. For example, jumping out of a tree and risking a broken leg is not that great of an idea. But risking being wrong by volunteering your thoughts in class is a pretty good idea. Let's see. Yeah, so here are some examples of people who have taken risks. Thomas Edison. Raise your hand if you've heard of Thomas Edison. Do you know what he is famous for? Is there anything in this room that you think he invented? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. He invented the light bulb, and we all use it today. Does anyone know how many tries he took to get it right? Yeah? Sorry? It's a little bigger than that. Do you want some guesses on how many tries? Yeah? Oh. A little bigger. Yeah?
It's fine. You don't want to?
It's pretty big, so keep going higher. Yeah? 10,000? That's exactly right. He took more than 10,000 tries to get it right. That's a big number, right? And one day, a reporter asked him, does he feel like a failure after so many failed attempts? And he said, I haven't failed 10,000 times. I haven't failed once. I have succeeded in proving that these 10,000 ways will not work. When I eliminate all the ways that do not work, I will find the way that will work. Thomas Edison ended up with 1,093 patents and is responsible for a lot of the technology we enjoy today. Like, look at all the lights in here. He helped make this possible, right? Even after failures and all these things that some of us go through, he persisted, and that's why we have all these amazing things. How about J.K. Rowling? Has anyone ever read Harry Potter? Raise your hand. Some pretty incredible books, right? She was the author of them. She actually had a lot of ups and downs in her life. 5 years after the first idea came to her, she finished writing her first book. After 1 year of trying to get it published, all 12 major publishing houses rejected it. Finally, a small literary house gave it the green light, and 7 years later, she became the first author to become a billionaire through writing. Isn't that incredible? After so many rejections, she persisted because she believed in herself and she believed in her writing. And she didn't stop until she got her book published. And now we have Harry Potter. Michael Jordan. Any basketball fans here? Raise your hand if you love basketball. Have you heard of Michael Jordan? Probably, right? Even though he's had a lot of successes, he once said, "I over 9,000 shots. I've lost almost 300 games. 26 times I've been trusted to take the game-winning shot and missed. I have failed over and over and over again, and that is why I succeed." When he was 15, Jordan was rejected from the varsity basketball team and instead put on the junior varsity team. Instead of giving up, his mom convinced him to push forward. Every time he thought of stopping, he would picture that list without his name on it, and that would push him forward. He allowed his failures to motivate him rather than hold him back. And when he was 21, he joined the NBA as a professional basketball player for the Chicago Bulls and went on to become one of the most impactful players. Does anyone know what STEAM stands for? Yeah?
Engineering, art, and mathematics.
Yeah, exactly. So I want to tell you a little bit about my experience in STEAM, and I want to start off with an experience I had when I was around you girls' age. So I was in 3rd grade at my first math competition, and I was really excited and really pumped. And all of a sudden, I heard this boy say to me, "Why are you here? Girls aren't good at math. You're not even going to come close to winning." When I heard this, I was pretty confused, because who said this random guy could tell me that I wasn't good enough? If anything, his words made me want to work even harder to prove him wrong. I've often found myself as being the only girl in a room full of guys, and I'm not going to lie, sometimes that's really intimidating. However, that means that you have the power to bring a different perspective, to share your thoughts and ideas, and that matters. See, here I am as the only girl on a stage full of guys. And so if you find yourself in a situation like this, I want to remind you to have courage and be open and show them that you have ideas, because you have a voice and you can use that to make change. Okay. All right, so now I want you to close your eyes and think about something you really, really like. It could be a subject, it could be a subject in school, or a sport, or just a hobby. All right, does everybody have something in mind? Does anyone want to share? All right, do we have a mic?
I like coloring.
I also love coloring. Do you like drawing it or just coloring?
Both.
Both? Yeah, me too. Can we get people to pass around? Yeah. Or anybody else?
I like painting and drawing.
Painting and drawing? Where is this? Oh, painting and drawing? Do you like watercolor or just... Okay, yeah, I also love painting and drawing.
I like reading.
Reading? What's your favorite book?
Harry Potter, Percy Jackson, and a lot more.
Yeah, I love Percy Jackson too. Who's your favorite character?
Percy.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I like reading, playing basketball, and painting.
Oh, nice. So, okay, that's great. I don't do basketball because I'm pretty short, but yeah.
I like painting and basketball.
Very nice. So there's a lot of painters in the room? Yeah?
Science is my favorite subject in school.
Oh, nice. Do you like Do you say like more biology or learning about nature?
Learning about nature.
Nice.
I like drawing and painting.
Very cool. Yeah. Did you do anything recently that you really enjoyed?
Yesterday,
Oh, nice. Is it still here? I would love to see it. Or did you
Took
take
them
it?
all home.
Oh,
but
they took it home? Oh, nice.
They did beautiful, beautiful work.
I like doing art.
Great.
I like to code.
Wow, really nice. So there was a coding event, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Was that a lot of fun?
Yeah.
I like painting and singing.
Oh, nice. Do you have a favorite song that you like to sing?
I like all of them.
Nice.
I like painting and singing.
I like horseback riding.
Wow.
I like painting sunsets.
That's really nice. They're very pretty.
I like playing soccer, but I'm the only girl on my soccer team.
Oh, yeah. See, when that happens, right? Do you sometimes feel a little out of place, or are they all very supportive?
I just try my best and try to like stand out of like the boys.
Yeah. I think that's a good thing.
I like to hear music while I'm drawing.
Oh, yeah. I also love listening to music. Like when I'm drawing, I'll just put in earphones and listen to music.
I like video game science and drawing.
Very nice.
I like playing the guitar.
Oh, wow. When did you start learning?
Last month.
Very cool.
I like writing stories.
Oh, great.
I like painting, drawing, and dancing.
Oh, cool. Do you have a favorite type of dancing?
I like contemporary jazz.
Very cool.
Nice.
I like sewing.
Wow. Did you make anything recently?
I made a flower pillow.
Wow, that's very nice.
I like horseback riding and biology.
So, wow, biology. Do you like other types of science or just biology?
Just biology.
Nice.
I like singing and theater.
Wow. Do you have a favorite Broadway show or something or song?
Heather's.
Cool.
I love mathematics and I love playing the flute.
Oh yeah, I play the violin. So.
I love volunteering and I love to dance.
Oh, where do you volunteer? What do you do?
I volunteer at a nonprofit organization called Pregnia. We work with kids who have autism.
Oh, very cool.
I like basketball and acrylic paint.
Oh, nice.
I like gymnastics, ballet, and I also like to play with my friends outdoors.
What do you think is the coolest thing you can do in gymnastics?
I'm still learning how to do a backflip somersault.
Wow.
I like dancing and doing gymnastics.
Cool.
I like reading.
What's your favorite book?
Harry Potter.
Nice.
I like chemistry and painting.
Oh, chemistry, yeah. Should go talk to the biology person, see what you can learn from each other.
I like to dance, write, and do biology, I guess.
Lots of science fans. That's pretty cool.
I like to play my flute and then play my Indian flute.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like to play flute and do math and science.
Very nice.
Tell me when you.
I like to do martial arts, and I like to do social studies.
Cool. And what's your favorite historical fact or something that's really cool?
I like the Oregon Trail.
Nice.
I like sports and playing with puppies.
Oh, I love dogs too. Hey, do we have enough?
I like backpacking and camping.
Oh, nice. What's your favorite place that you've been camping?
I went to this place called Sunol.
Wow. All right, is there anyone? I think there's a couple more, and then we can move on.
I like reading and eating.
Yeah, me too.
Eating is good.
I like drawing and painting.
Right. All right, so I think we should probably. Oh, one more.
Math.
Math?
Math.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. So I want to tell you that if you really, really love all of these great subjects, keep doing them. There's like no limits to gender and no limits to what people can do. So don't let anyone like tell you can't do these things or try to stop you from doing them. All right. Does everyone recognize these really cool women? Michelle Obama, right? Michelle Obama uses her platform to advocate for poverty awareness, education, and nutrition. She inspires girls and women all over the world through her speeches and book. She actually has a book called Becoming, and if you have the chance, you should definitely read it. Katherine Johnson. Katherine Johnson, wait, has anyone seen the movie Hidden Figures? Yeah. Yeah, she is one of the main characters in that movie. She is an African-American mathematician, and her calculations as a NASA employee were really important to the success of the first and many other U.S. flights. In 2015, she was awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom by Barack Obama. Finally, Ellen Ochoa. Ellen Ochoa, wait, has anyone heard of Ellen Ochoa? Yeah, I first heard of her in elementary school when we were talking about it. She's a veteran astronaut. She's the first Hispanic director of the Johnson Space Center and the second female director. She was actually the first Hispanic woman to go into space. Isn't that so cool? She literally helped women go forward. And she has been recognized with NASA's highest award, the Distinguished Service Medal. All right. So now I want to tell you a little bit about my art for charity. So I heard that a lot of people love art, drawing, painting. Raise your hand if you love drawing and painting. Yeah, it's almost everyone. So my specialty actually is drawing and painting people, as you can see here. Let me tell you about how my art for charity started. So 511, 512, 513. We have raised over $500. That's enough for 10 goats, my fourth grade teacher exclaimed, her eyes sparkling with joy. I cheered with my classmates, grateful that our classroom was able to make a change in the lives around the world. Basically, during the school year, we made artwork, we created bracelets, we did origami to sell at the school's project fair. And with the proceeds, it all went towards buying goats for impoverished villages because they could provide the entire village with milk, cheese, and butter. So this experience really stuck with me because it was the first time I could be part of something that was bigger than me, bigger than my community, and I really loved it. And so a few years ago, I wanted to do something like that again, and I realized there was nothing stopping me. All I had to do was get started. So I reconnected with Save the Children, and I tried to help provide life-saving support for children and families in Africa. And this is why I created my art gallery, Apoorva Art Gallery, as a way to reach out and sell my paintings to raise money for charity. So the first thing I had to do was create a website. So I created my website, and I spent weekend after weekend designing and creating each page, pouring my heart and soul into it. I loved every moment of it. I want to tell you that anytime you are trying to make a difference, you have to keep working and keep pushing forward. That's the only way it will progress. But you also have to make sure to enjoy it, because you should enjoy anything you're doing. You should always love it, and you should love working on it. Let's see. All right. So when I created my charity, the goal was to help underserved children in Africa. But I didn't realize that at the same time, I was bringing joy to the people who were trying to support these children through my artwork. For example, I recently got an art request from my former orchestra conductor, and she wanted a painting for her and her husband's 49th anniversary. The picture was of them hugging under the twinkling night sky, and it was him who just came home from the Vietnam War, and her who was getting her degree in art at the local university. And it's just them reuniting, and it's just, this is the painting. It's really beautiful. It's such a touching moment. And when I went and delivered it to them, it was such an emotional moment, and I was reminded of the power of art and love and how it can bring people together and remind us of some of the best moments in our life. This painting is even more important to them because her husband was just diagnosed with cancer, and they were unsure of what was going to happen. As I delivered the painting, I watched their faces light up, and it was just so powerful and so moving, and I was so honored to be part of such an emotional moment, right? And with my charity, I also get to help people celebrate their loved ones. Recently, I did a painting of this couple in Arkansas's dog to help celebrate her husband's 87th birthday. I've never even been to Arkansas, and I was able to do this for them. So it's these stories that I collect along the way that remind me of the power of like giving and how incredible it is to help people. You should always do your best to try and make a difference, even if it's as simple as, giving someone a compliment during the day or saying something nice to your family. So when I deliver these paintings and when I give people these paintings, am reminded by the reality of my charity. This is what I was meant to do, and that's why I love it so much. All right, so now I want to give you a group activity. Mistreatment of children in Africa is a thing that I knew I was passionate about, an issue that I knew I had to help. So I had an idea, and I started trying to help them. I want each of you guys to think of an issue you're really passionate about and share it with your group. Then I want you guys to choose one of them and start brainstorming ways that you can help. For example, if you're passionate about protecting the ocean from trash, one of your ideas can be organizing beach trips and picking up trash together with your friends or family. You guys can start discussing, and then once you're done, have your whole group come up and then tell us about your awesome ideas.
We could donate clothes to homeless people if we don't need them anymore.
Everybody simmer down so we can hear. Everybody's mentors, make sure everyone at your table is not talking right now. We're going to start. Go ahead. Say that again.
We could donate food and clothes to the homeless.
Yeah, that's a great idea. If you're not using your old clothes or anything, then just donate them.
Are you guys ready?
Pick up trash from the sea so animals don't die.
Yeah.
You ready?
You can.
We can make like shelters or like soup kitchens for the people who are hungry or don't have homes.
Yeah. Great idea.
To reduce pollution, you can just like, instead of going to the gym, you can bike to work.
Yeah.
Nice. That's a good one.
Charity runs for people with mental disabilities.
Nice. Sorry, I didn't hear
that. Charities for people with mental disabilities.
Yeah.
Helping people by being kind to each other and picking up trash.
Yeah.
Most people, whenever they have trash when they're in the car, they usually throw it out the window. So we were thinking that instead of throwing it out the window, we could like put a garbage can in the car somewhere.
Yeah. My family actually has a garbage thing in our car that just like hangs on a seat. This is pretty helpful.
There's a lot of underprivileged people in different countries, so maybe if you had extra food or medicine or some bars of soap or something, you could donate it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's a good idea.
Our idea was poaching animals or taking care of animals. And our idea was donating to like WFF or like any other organization that helps out poaching animals.
Yeah, there's a lot of organizations out there dedicated to helping like get rid of these issues. So you can run fundraisers like a bake sale or washing cars, and you can donate to the charities to help the people you want to help or the animals you want to help. Yeah, these were all. Did anyone not share? Oh, okay.
Our idea was that since teachers can rate us, we should be able to rate teachers.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So it was great to hear all your ideas. Just last thing that I want to say. In 2017, I remember thinking to myself, what difference can I make? I'm just a kid, right? I have no power or influence. But today, I know that that's wrong. I'm here to tell you that every single one of you, no matter what age, can make a difference. All you have to do is start reaching for those dreams. Of course, there'll be obstacles. There'll be times where you want to pull your hair out because things aren't lining up or they're not going as quickly as you want them to. In these times, you have to pause, take a deep breath, and keep going. You can't control what other people do, but you can control what you do. So you have to keep working and never stop growing and learning, and don't be afraid to ask for help. You all are so talented and unique in your own ways, and I believe you have the gifts to make a difference. So you have to not be afraid to take risks. So I challenge all of you girls to use what you've learned here today to try and make a difference, because I believe you can do it. I want you all to repeat after me. I am strong. I am capable. And I can do anything. Thank you for listening.
Thank you so much, Apoorva. You are amazing. And for all your work with your paintings and your charity, we want to donate $500 to your cause. And I'm just so amazed by you. Only 14 and all that you've accomplished. You just, you are amazing, and we will all be supporting you and following you for many years to come. Thank you, Apoorva. Give Apoorva a big round of applause. Thank you, guys. Let's hold it. Give me a hug. I gotta get a hug. Good job, Apoorva.
Perfect. Thank you. Okay, everybody having fun still? Some really good ideas.